I mean, yeah, if we're going and giving out grades for all three teams here, I give Cleveland a B plus because good job on them getting a solid fit with Lauri Markkinen, but also they took a big risk in giving in that contract. So I'm not going to give them an A quite yet. So we'll see how that one goes. In terms of the Blazers, I give them probably a B or a B minus. Solid player. Hopefully that works out for them, but it doesn't move the needle that far in reality. And then for the Bulls, I mean, I'm gonna give them an A, maybe an A plus with a
Wow.
spank on their ass because they didn't even want Lauri Markkinen on their roster realistically, and they get Derrick Jones to add to an exciting team. They've already got Zach LaVine dunking over there. They got Lonzo throwing up lobs, and now they've got Derrick Jones going up in the air too. And
Right.
DeMar DeRozan, baby. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. And they get a first rounder and a second rounder out of it. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that from them.
Yeah, I think on paper, you look at this trade straight up and you're like, oh yeah, good. The Bulls did fine. They got first round, second round, and a decent rotational player. I think that's fine. If you implement it and what they're trying to do, does Derrick Jones Jr. fix what they need? I think ideally they wanted um Nance, they wanted that perimeter defense. I think he would have fit their role as power forward perfectly. I mean, he's not by far a shot blocker, but he's still a decent defender that would have fit around them. But Derrick Jones Jr. isn't a bad defender in his own right. He's still decent, as we were just talking about. But I mean, I think they got a few more picks back from all these moves they did. They got some more leverage. They can go out and get a decent player. I don't know who,
Well, they
but
needed they needed the first round pick because they've traded a couple of first rounders to get the other guys like Vucevic and Lonzo Ball. So it makes sense why they'd want to get a little bit of draft capital back, seeing what they've shelled out recently
yeah. Well, who's the Bulls starting forward now? Is it DeMar or Derrick Jones Jr. is not the starter, right?
for
You know,
power forward.
who do you think is going to start?
Probably Patrick Williams.
Oh yeah. So I forgot all about Pat Will. So yeah, I mean, Patrick Williams hopefully will develop into that defender they need, but it's kind of a lot to ask a second year player, to be the second best defensive player in the starting lineup, unless they can
Yeah,
get LaVine to buy in. I mean, he's a good on ball defender as is. It's just in the right system. So I won't
yeah.
get his stuff.
Defensively, they probably won't be that good this year. But I think Patrick Williams has a ton of potential as a defender. He's very quick, very versatile, and he's got the size. So I don't think that's necessarily going to be a bad fit there. It might look a little ugly to start out.
Yeah, he's got a very Iguodala skill set, not build. So it's a little strange to see it that when you watch him play, like it doesn't remind you of Iguodala as much, but it's his skill set. He can shoot, struggles from shooting, just like Iguodala's always struggled from shooting. Not clutch shooting. He can hit those. Max Kellerman picked him over Steph Curry, but
Give me Iguodala.
so some madness there. But he can hit him from outside. Like he's not unguardable. I mean, he's not completely ignorable from the three, and he gives you solid defense. He's not as good as a defender as Iguodala. Yeah, I think he could be a better defender than Iguodala potentially.
Yeah, P. Will is their X factor this year. I think he's going to have a fantastic season, stepping up. So I'm expecting big things out of him. Maybe 16, 17 points a game with 6 rebounds. And I'm looking for efficiency. I'm hoping he shoots around like 46%. So we'll see if you can do it, P. Will. You are my guy.
I think max he'll score 12. That's not even that's nothing against him. I'm saying he's the fifth option in that starting lineup. I think 12 is like assuming he hits them all efficiently. Like I think their second option should be Vucevic, third should be DeMar, assuming he's the second playmaking role. Fourth is Lonzo and first is Zach LaVine for the roster they
Yeah.
have.
I don't think that means that he can't average 17. I think he could still play some minutes with the bench and kind of do a hybrid role. So maybe
Yeah.
dominate on some younger guys still.
Right. I mean, there's always that. We'll see who leads the bench unit when the rosters come out.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we've digested this trade a decent bit. It's nice to see something going on around these dark days of the NBA summer, but fall is around the corner and jerseys are getting swapped.
50
Next,
days.
yeah, 50 days, man. That's less than 2 months.